Hello my friends, Bronze Tech back here with a new review, and this is for the MSI GF66 for 2021. It does come with the new 11th gen i7 processor. This will be the first 11th gen Intel processor that I've tested. Now this is MSI's most affordable gaming laptop series, and I definitely think that it does have a lot of good specs for what you get. Is it worth getting? Let's find out. So the MSI GF66 has the Intel i7-11800H processor. So this is 8 cores, and the RTX 3050 Ti, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and 512 gigabytes of an SSD. I really love this processor. It doesn't get as hot as, previous Intel chips, but still it does reach up there around the 90 degrees Celsius mark. Right here you can see that I'm just playing a game, but that's because it's also installing the shaders. When I was playing the game, it actually reached up to 89 degrees, which is pretty good for an Intel processor without any undervolting. So the panel is the weakest link of this device. It's a Full HD 250 nit 45% NTSC panel with no G-Sync or FreeSync. So basically you're only getting the 144 Hz option, which is pretty good for gamers, but not good for content creators or photo editors. Why MSI? Why? I'm still wondering why MSI is including lower quality panels that aren't appealing to content creators, and I feel like it would open up a little bit of more of a market for them if they were to add a color accurate screen to their GF series. Is this laptop my girlfriend now? So I still definitely think MSI could partner up with some sort of panel manufacturer that can provide some color accurate gaming panels. And this is not to say that it's not a good device, but you're competing with the Legion 5 basically for around the same price point, and that Legion 5 does have that G-Sync panel, and it's also very color accurate as well. So moving on to the build quality, it's a pretty sleek design, and I know it's the same metallic alloy material that's found on the GP66, but it doesn't have the same aluminum lid as the slimmer GS66. I'll leave a link with the dimensions from notebookcheck.com. The HDMI port here is not 2.1, it's 2.0, so it doesn't support G-Sync, and also the USB-C port does not support power delivery. In addition, the battery life was subpar due to its 53 watt-hour battery. I was only able to get around 2.5 hours when it's kept on negative 10,000 millivolts. The RTX 3050 Ti is only rated at 60 watts, so you're pretty much getting the lowest powered version of it. Even the TimeSpy scores rank this GPU as one of the lowest scoring GPUs, behind the GTX 1660 Ti. Still, when it comes to real-world performance, this GPU performs well in AAA titles such as Call of Duty Cold War, and I'm able to get 117 plus frames per second on medium settings with ray tracing off. The new Intel i7-11800H processor excels in multi- and single-core performance when compared to Ryzen chips. Heat management is not a problem anymore. After doing much research and speaking to an Intel representative, it seems that any Intel chip 11th generation and up is rated to go up to 100 degrees Celsius. The only downside would be that the fans could be very loud. Here are the temperatures during gaming. I chose Call of Duty Cold War because it definitely heats up your CPU and uses up your CPU threads a lot more than any other games. And lastly, the fan noise with cooler boost mode, which is the loudest option, actually reached up to 58 decibels, so pretty normal and on par with a lot of other gaming laptops when you blast the fans. One thing I do like about the new Intel processor is that it does stay pretty competitive when it comes to single core scores. And that's going to be affecting, opening up programs, and you could tell that it is a bit faster than the Ryzen 7 5800H when you're opening up some programs. So overall, again, this is one of the cheapest gaming laptops you can get right now. It does remind me of the Tough series from about over a year ago when it had the Ryzen 4800H. Everyone was saying it had the 2060. It had very good specifications for what you're getting, but the main drawback was that it didn't have a good panel. You saw that device going around $700, $800 for some really good specs, and that's still a discount, and that's a very good overall price point for what you get. This is the same case. So right now, I actually saw that this laptop went down about $100 at Micro Center. This laptop is for those who don't care about color accuracy, and I think that there is still a market for those people. And when it comes to gaming, this one works. Just the response time is a little slower, but overall, if you want to save money, if your budget's already around $900, $1,000, you can't go wrong with this one. There's nothing else that really competes price point wise, except for the Legion 5 that, again, I keep recommending. That one does have the better panel. So I recommend that one over this one, guys. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.